an individual.
Ask me to call into your show.
Okay, bye then. Just leave. Okay.
Bye.
Dumbass bitch. Y'all understand how dumb these black whores are? This is an idiot bitch that's just sitting there. This is a black chick who did this. I didn't make her do this. Y'all saw how this motherfucker was just stupid. How this is just a dumbass bitch. And black women, this is why the world looks at you this way. Because this dumbass bitch not only called into my show and did that, but thought it made perfect sense. Then she put, he can't handle me, LOL, enjoyed it. He can't handle me. Somebody told her that my mom, and y'all hear that irritating ass black chick voice? Y'all know what I'm talking about. That irritating black chick voice, that weird ass, that right there, that nasal, yeah. That nasty ass black chick, that black bitch voice. That's why they got videos out talking about is Serena Williams a man or a woman or not. And I believe the bitch was a man. Big ugly motherfuckers. Black bitches mad at me because they walking around looking like they daddy. I didn't make you, genetics did. I didn't make you look like that, genetics did. Mad at the motherfucking world because you look like niggas. Mad at the motherfucking world because 4 out of 5 of you motherfuckers look like your brother. Mad at the world because most of the damn trannies that niggas can't tell if they women or nothing look like you. I didn't make this up. I'm not trying to be funny. Most of the motherfucking trannies, you cannot tell the difference. Talk like your brother, walk like your brother, shape like your brother. Big ass and no hips.
You believe racism exists?
Yes, of course it
You
does.
have proof of it?
I have my own personal proof as I was driving in here today. Driving a nice little two-seater Jaguar, looking good in it, rolling down the street. Some white guy, I guess he was mad. I don't know why. He just kept blowing his horn. He was, of course, driving a Hyundai. He followed me for blocks, blowing his horn at me. I don't know what I did to him. So I didn't understand. First, I didn't know he was even blowing at me. He gets beside me. He hits me with one of these for 2 more blocks, yelling fucking nigger out of his window. Now, why would he do that?
That's your proof of racism?
Well, that's just a small proof, a personal proof. I thought that my personal proof would trump me just trying to bring up.
But why do you think it was because, I mean...
Why would he call me that, sir?
Because when people are angry, black people do that to black people when they're angry. Sometimes you call that all the time on your
I said with an A.
But so but you don't have any proof that was just road rage. The man was just angry. Do you have any proof?
Couldn't be road rage because he wasn't doing anything.
I have proof of racism, and it's called liberals. Liberals will treat black people like they're little puppies, and they said like they can't think, like they give them ebonics instead of telling them no. Everybody should be able to speak the language the way they. So if that's not racism, I don't know what it is.
Didn't nobody give us ebonics? We created.
No, I'm saying they called it that. That's what the white professor gave that name to.
But there are black people in power who are doing that to blacks too. They're doing the same thing. Is that racism?
Yes, you can have racism against yourself. You can have the exact same thing when you believe that something's more superior than you. That's all it is, and when you enact it, that's all racism is.
But people tend to use other people for personal gain, and so these blacks who are allowing themselves to be used, they are being used because they won't take control of their own lives, and they're allowing themselves to be used by Louis Farrakhan and Jesse Jackson, Al Sharpton, white liberals, the Democratic Party. I don't see the racism in that.
Well, it's when you understand this group is allowing you to be used, or themselves to be used, because they don't understand and they don't know any better, and you purposefully don't educate them. That's a problem. You have an America that's purposely. It's doing it to a race.
But the blacks are doing it to a race. They're doing it to their own race. They make sure that
I just told you that's it too.
They are not educated. They make sure they go to the public schools, so they're not educated.
It's not that they make sure.
No, they
don't
sure.
understand the difference.
Let me ask. Can I interrupt?
There have been a sprinkling of questions for Tommy, accusing him of not being himself. The Maddener says Tommy's not being himself. Freddie P says, "Who is this imposter?"
You're really not being yourself. Are you afraid of her?
No. What is myself?
They wanted.
Y'all haven't asked me. Yeah, they wanted me and her to be a good fight. We agree on a lot of terms.
Respond to the audience.
I don't understand. Like, I mean, when you say being myself, if you've ever listened to my show, you know that I'm on this side at times and I'm on this side at times. What I try to do is listen to what's right and what makes sense. I'm a logical person.
Are you wishy-washy?
If you want to call it that, because I'm not George Bush that's going to sit up there and say, even though what I did was wrong is right. If we have a problem with black women for being stubborn like that, why would you want me to come up here and just be stubborn like that?
No, I just want you to be you. He's wishy-washy. White people don't know what that is. Can you tell them?
No, I can't.
Do you know what it is?
I absolutely do.
You won't tell the whites?
I'm not telling them shit. You tell them.